one of the other people that I got to spend a lot of time with, and I'm very thankful, is Don S. Davis. He called you his daughter. You know, he has a son, and you were his daughter. What an amazing human being! Just a giant, and another just absolute lover of life. You know, do you have a story of Don that you can share?
Oh God, so many. Are you kidding? He was a dad. He absolutely was a he was a dad for sure. I have so many stories. I was just sharing one of them the other day that I cannot repeat.
Okay.
But it was so funny. I really wish I could. And it had to do. Tony Amendola is in it as well, and it was a taxi ride from I don't know where the heck. We were somewhere, I think in Paris, and we were going. I don't know, going somewhere else, but I can't share it. But suffice it to say, it still makes me cry from laughter. He makes me cry from sadness. He makes me cry from joy. He makes me cry of from laughing. And I was thinking of another story. Again, we were in Paris, and Carmen,
Oh,
bless his
God
soul.
bless him.
Oh my gosh, we were at the Moulin Rouge, and this is back in the heyday of Stargate. So we were treated very, very well,
It's
and it
big in
was,
France.
oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Yes, and just to have that day, those that time, the romance of sitting and having dinner, and then the show, and then live music, and getting up to dance. I always felt I was born too late because I loved that whole era of the 40s and the glam, and the dinner and dancing, where you could just in the middle of the meal go and dance. So this song came on, and Carmen brought me up, and we had this amazing dance, and that became our little thing. I'd bump into him or we'd chat, and he'd go, "We'll always have Paris." And we did. We always did have Paris. So we were all, and then we all went back to the hotel and stuff. And we had seen some show. I guess it was part of the Moulin Rouge show where there's like acrobatics. And all I remember, Christopher, Donnie, me, and Carmen. And of course, we're imbibing, and we're sitting in Donnie's room, and all of a sudden, Carmen's on his back on the bed with his feet going like this. He's going, "Come on, Don, hop on," because there was this act where the guy's like this, and the other guy's doing somersaults on the feet. He's like, "Hop on," and we're just doubled over, and the phone would keep ringing from the front desk with complaints of too much noise in the room. And so then we're like, "Oh well, we might as well go. Are you guys hungry?" I don't know what time it was. "Yeah, we're hungry. Let's go." And all of us arm in arm walking down the Champs-Elysees, trying to look for something to get food, right? All those are memories. Those are the things that I will treasure. Those are phenomenal, phenomenal memories. Wherever we went, it was just always an experience, And I was, I was thinking of another story. I can't remember if we were in Australia or England, but they had these magnificent bathtubs in the hotels. They were so long, like I literally could stretch out. I know that's not saying much because my ass, because I'm so short, but so I could literally stretch out in the bathtub, and but they were quite narrow. So I just loved it. And the next thing I know, we're waiting for dawn, and finally we get this call. Is that, "Hell, hon, I'm sorry I'm late," because he was so late. He said, "I'll be on my way, but I got stuck in my bathtub." "You got stuck in your bathtub?" "Well, it's so goddamn narrow, I couldn't move. I've got a 52-inch chest. I couldn't get out." Anyway, again, it was like constant doubling over with the things that Don would do, the things that Don would say, and pure innocence, right? He was
Hmm.
just this big teddy bear of life and love, and he is so missed. Yeah.
Carmen told the story when Christopher and I were with him. of you guys walking down the Champs-Elysees. And I mean, it's what, 1 or 2, 3 in the morning? It's late.
It was late. It was early. It was early
Yeah.
the next morning.
And there's people walking that cross your path. And Carmen said they turned to us and they saw Chris and they're like, Monsieur Tilk, Monsieur Tilk. And it's like, this is a phenomenon. You're
Right?
on the other side of the world, and there's people who are spotting Chris, and they know exactly who he is.
Yeah.
Just an extraordinary experience and what a legacy, to be a part of something so pure and good that people can look back on and say, and that you can tell people, you want to watch something that I did that had some quality. Not to say that anything else didn't, but that spoke to things deeper than just what it was on the surface.
Yes.
Go and watch SG-1. And I think that meant a lot to the military as well.
Oh,
Can you speak a little bit about the USO tour?
I was.
What an experience that had to have been.
You have no idea. Like even now, I still look back and in the photos and I still am in awe. Honestly, I think, God, what did I do to deserve this amazing life? It was my first one was July. It was for the July 4th weekend, and I was flown with a lot of the JAG actors. We went to Korea. So here I am in Korea, still going, how is this happening? And we're doing these tours, and David, I'm flying around in a Black Hawk.
Oh my God.
In my 5-point, thing. The doors are wide open, and soldiers, because it's still a war zone, right?
Yes, it is.
And so they've got their, machine guns or whatever, but their feet dangling out. And of course, I'm just looking at all this going, is this actually happening? And then sort of forgetting. And then I kind of wanted to be a kid, and we all had our things on. And I was like, hey, you think I could come sit down? Can I dangle my feet? And they're like, ma'am, absolutely not, ma'am. Right? It's just not going to happen. And then we'd land and we'd cheer on the troops. And oh my gosh, the red carpet and getting driven around in a Hummer. And then all these generals, that were meeting, these just mind-boggling. Just I don't even know how to speak, and seeing what our forces do, you know what I mean? What the men and women do for us, for democracy, for all these things that we have
and take for granted.
So my heart is just, I don't like war. I don't get into the whole politics thing. It just breaks my heart, but I love and support and respect the men and women who do what they do for all of us, right?
Thanks for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. It's our goal to share a new Stargate story every day while we're on break. Please feel free to subscribe to future episodes here on YouTube. And if you have Stargate friends who might like this clip, let them know about us. Be sure to visit dialthegate.com to view the complete archive, as well as transcripts from past interviews. I'll see you on the other side.